Okay, so this is the first room that you really get to mess around with the inverted takedown.
Oh. Guys on me.
Yikes. You're lucky on that one. Oh,
That's
hello.
one of my favorite takedowns, actually.
I've never actually done that one.
Yep, you can go down through glass.
That looked cool as heck.
Let's see if we can set up one of the inverted takedowns.
Yeah.
For this fella. I don't think he doesn't run under one.
No, he's going to be going over to his buddy there.
Well,
Swing on over to the other side, because I do want to do at least one of them, just because they always make you feel ridiculously awesome. Yet another instance where you get to feel like you are the knight, to quote the bat himself, and that you're just kind of scaring these people so bad that they're just shooting at nothing. It's definitely kind of I mean, it's not maybe as useful in-game, but it's an improvement over the mechanic that you saw a little bit of in the Batman Begins game, which you could essentially increase enemies' fear levels. And the higher it got, like the more reckless they would get, they wouldn't be quite as quick to react to your movements, and eventually you could do essentially a finishing move once you got them up to the terrified level.
yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing like that in this game. But
Yeah, I mean, it's a good trade-off, because ultimately Begins was not a very good game. This guy's got to end up running out of ammo at some point.
I'm nothing. Leave me, please.
Oh God, my shoulder! He kicked me in the shoulder.
Not only did you kick him in the shoulder, you kicked him in the shoulder with your calf.
You should be able to see me right now.
Yeah. But that's one thing I've never cared too much for in games. When you get to a specific spot, and then after a cutscene, it kind of magically teleports you to a certain location that the game wants you in. It just kind of breaks immersion a little bit. It's a minor complaint, granted, but even so.
Oh, crap, crap, crap. Bad guy, bad guy, bad guy.
Now, admittedly, as awesome as the inverted takedown is, it can take some time for guys to get in the right location and everything. These guys just do not want to get taken out while you're hanging from a gargoyle. I can't understand what their mindset is.
Why don't you come over here to the bottom of the stairs?
Sounds like a good compromise.
Oh, here he comes.
So that's the inverted takedown. It's incredibly fun to execute, and also things like this happen as his friends come to investigate.
Boink.
And apparently, you haven't gotten that achievement yet on this particular file.
I'm actually going to take out this great... Oh, crap. Nope, can't. No,
Yeah, you need the back claw for that one.
Actually, no. If I go inside the room, then I can.
Oh, okay.
Because later on, you actually return to this room.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to already have...
Does it remember that grate's
yes,
open?
the glass is still broken.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I've never broken the glass, or I don't think even opened this thing here. I usually just kind of...
I think on one of the challenge rooms, the taking a guy out by breaking the glass is one of the challenges.
Yeah, I haven't done too many of the Silent Night challenges, simply because I'm absolutely dreadful at them.
Yeah, some of them you need to be really good.
Yeah, like, I'm okay at the combat rooms. I'm able to string together combos pretty well, but the stealth challenges are quite difficult, if only for the time limit that they impose. Now, you can see it a little bit there as you did that last takedown, but one thing this game does quite well is depth of field. Like, occasionally you'll notice that when you're doing one of those silent takedowns, is the background will blur, and the only thing in really sharp focus is Batman and the Mook. It's a pretty good technique.
Joker must have figured out how I was tracking Gordon. Officer Bowles' trail stops here.
I'm not really sure what exactly he did to him.
It looked like, I don't even know, like maybe he just shoved a canister of Joker gas down his throat or something.
Maybe.
Which is kind of horrifying.
Looks like he has the Nickelodeon goo all over his mouth.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, here we go.
Yes, it is I, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and more importantly, your intellectual superior. My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communications. My goal is simple. You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges, and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
Oh no, how will I ever figure this one out?
Clearly, this man is our intellectual superior.
Oh crap, that was the wrong... Okay, fair, Joker, or Riddler, you win this round.
You got me there.
So you did it! Well done! I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
So these are all the Riddler challenges. There are a lot of them. And we won't be doing them because...
We won't be doing all of them.
Okay. We'll be doing most of the ones that we would run into normally. But, you know, you can spend an hour or so hunting them down.
At any rate, the most amusing ones are similar to the one that we just had, in which he'll give you kind of a vague hint, and usually in regards to people within the Batman universe, be they villains or people like Commissioner Gordon and all that. And you'll just scan a piece of environment, and it'll give you a kind of a character entry on them.
She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. You was scum.
Ah, the camaraderie that being a prison guard forms.
But yeah, but I mean, it's Frank.
Yeah, no, Frank was a little bit of a douche, so I guess we can kind of excuse this. Even promote it to certain degrees. This challenge actually took me a while the first time through.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I missed the radio somehow. Also, I wasn't very familiar with the Creeper or any of his stuff, so that right there was Jack Ryder, who was, like as I just mentioned, plays the Creeper in the DC universe. Kind of this very strange. Do you even call him a hero? What exactly is he? He's kind of like Animal off of the Muppets.
Wait, where'd he go?
There we go. And a great little vista.
This is Arkham North?
I believe so. I mean, you could check the map if you really want to know, but I would also point out that this is apparently also a crossover with Majora's Mask, because that moon is really freaking close. If it grows a face, I'm out of here.
Oracle, disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion. Harley Quinn probably triggered the alarm. If she's still got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I've sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
I just love how seemingly petty this is of Joker. Batman left his car unattended. Go key it.
Yeah.
Is basically what this boils down to. Yeah, Batman goes for the knees.
There's a supply of explosive gel in the trunk of the Batmobile. I may need it.
That's where I put my explosive gel.
Oh no, no doubt. And this is essentially our first gadget that we pick up, aside from the Batarang that you get right from the start.
Looks like there was a scuffle. We need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon.
Batman talks to himself.
Well, again, he is a little bit, you know, crazy. Which, I mean, it becomes more obvious as the game goes on, but one of the central themes that's toyed around with here is that Batman is essentially very similarly psychotic to anybody in Arkham. You know, just as crazy as the people he puts away. It's just that he's not criminally insane so much as...
He's left me a trail to follow.
What's the opposite of that?
Yeah, he's not normal.
Yeah, he's justice-based insane. As is evidenced by, if you turn detective mode off here really quick, the guy even draws bats with his explosive gel. I mean, we can be pretty sure this guy has a little bit of an obsession going on. I can picture him, you know, sitting in his class in high school, doodling bats on the side of his notebook.